The risk element of risk there, where we know we can fill our marina up any time and fill it with 30, 40 metre vessels.
This is the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. Enjoy. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. This podcast is part of a little series that we're doing to really profile and understand the Australian yachting scene. So I'm here with Nairn to hear a little bit about a marina in the region. So nice to see you, Nairn.
Nice to see you, Ben.
So give us a little context. What do you do? What's your thing?
I'm the general manager of Jones-based Superyacht Marina, and we are a superyacht capable marina in the centre of Sydney. And we've recently redeveloped our facility to be able to take superyachts up to the 100 metre mark, capitalising on a local market and a growing international market.
And what's so unique about that? Because from what I'm hearing, there's kind of like almost an infrastructure shortage in the region. So why is it so unique? Why is it so powerful?
I think the bad news was that people generally said that Sydney was full or it was too hard to get berthing in Sydney or on the east coast of Australia.
Okay.
And when you're making your itineraries to travel around the world, people were coming into Sydney, dropping anchor for a few days and then moving on, not staying for extended periods.
Yeah.
Traditionally finding it quite hard to get berthing for a boat which is 50 metres plus and to be in a location which is good for the crew and the owners close to the CBD.
So basically there's just loads of demand.
Loads of demand, not enough infrastructure.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And this has been quite well recognised as a marina.
So our
what was the award you just won?
We have won the Australian Marina of the Year just 2 weeks ago in the Marina Industries Association Awards. And that's after great recognition after a 6-year build lead time it took us to get permissions from concept to get permission from local councils and community to actually build the facility. And then we had a busy summer, filled up, had some good big boats in there, and then to get that award was great feather in the cap and recognition.
Yeah, and so it's now fully up and running now? Fully
up and running, able to take boats up to 100 metres, plug into shore power of up to 500 amps.
Right.
And the interesting part is that 80% of our marina is mostly for domestic and long-term stays, and we kept 20% or 150 metres of berthing space for transient international super yachts.
Right. Okay. So you're kind of reserve capacity.
Yeah.
Ready for those opportunities for the transient boats to come in and make
reserved space specifically on feedback from captains, owners, boat builders, and the data of the market, saying that they need this space. The boats aren't coming, and they won't come unless they've got somewhere to tie up. So we've listened to the market and we've built specifically on that, data.
And so when you're looking to invest in something like this, how do you go about the research and development for it so that you're confident enough to say, look, let's invest X millions of dollars?
Trusting the data of the boat builders, the order sheets, the industry bodies, Superyacht Australia, Boat International, and listening to the market and collecting the data and making some strategic decisions. But there is also the risk element of risk there, where we know we can fill our marina up any time and fill it with 30, 40 metre vessels on year-round books. But we're going to do 3 years where we're going to hold that vacancy, and I need to prove my case. And in the last 6 months, our booking sheet is hitting the marks, so it's looking positive.
Well, happy days then, eh?
Yeah, it's good. It's very exciting.
And so what's the vision looking forward? So once this is now up and running, are there already expansion plans? Is it a matter of just managing it well?
Just managing it well, and I think settling into promoting what we have and putting it back on the international and Australian market and the agents to really prove the case and bring in these boats, which will have the knock-on effect of helping all the businesses that support all these super yachts and the community where we live. And we have got plans for a phase 2, but that's for another day.
Okay. All right. Super. Thank you so much for your
insights. Thanks so much.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Ben.
Everybody, if you find content like this insightful and helpful to you and your business, then make sure you're following here to see plenty more of it. All being well, we'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Ben Taylor Podcast, the home of marine industry insights. We'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.